Why is this peaceful African nation called Botswana? What lies behind the name that echoes across the plains and deserts of southern Africa? The answer is more than just a word. It's a story of heritage, resilience, and unity. The name is more than a label. It's a declaration of identity and pride. For the people of Botswana, their country's name is a daily reminder of who they are and where they come from. It's a symbol that unites millions under a shared history and a common destiny. Botswana, landlocked in southern Africa, gained independence from Britain in 1966, marking a new era of self-governance. This moment was not just political, it was deeply personal for the people. It was a time when the nation could finally define itself on its own terms, free from the shadow of colonial rule. The name Botswana was a deliberate choice, breaking from colonial ties and rooting the nation's identity in its people. It was a conscious decision to honor the indigenous heritage and to ensure that the country's future would be shaped by its own citizens, not by foreign powers. It comes from the Batswana, the largest ethnic group, meaning the Tswana people. The word itself is a celebration of the people's language, customs, and traditions, which have been passed down through generations. Unlike many countries named after geography or outsiders, Botswana's name is a direct tribute to its people. It's a rare example where the nation's very identity is inseparable from its citizens, reflecting a deep sense of belonging and ownership. It says, "This land belongs to the people." Every corner of Botswana, from the Kalahari Sands to the Okavango Delta, is a testament to the enduring connection between the land and those who call it home. Naming the country after its people was a powerful statement, shifting identity from colonial rule to indigenous pride. It was a way to reclaim history and to inspire future generations to cherish their roots. The Batswana, who preserved their traditions for centuries, became the central characters in the nation's story. Their resilience, wisdom, and unity are woven into the fabric of Botswana's national identity. Botswana's name is a promise. The culture and identity of the Tswana people are the cornerstone of the nation. It's a living legacy, reminding every citizen that their story is the story of Botswana itself, and that the nation's future will always be shaped by the strength and spirit of its people. The Batswana are a Bantu-speaking people with a history stretching back over 1,000 years in southern Africa. Traditionally organized into chiefdoms, they shared a common language, Setswana, and a vibrant culture centered on community and respect for elders. Cattle symbolize wealth and social obligation, while the Kotla, village meeting place, remains a hub for democratic decision-making. Setswana, the national language, binds the people and preserves oral traditions and proverbs known as Didian. The Batswana's resilience is legendary. They navigated droughts, internal conflicts, and colonial threats with diplomacy and unity. Their strategic petition to Britain in 1895 helped preserve their autonomy and set the stage for peaceful independence. To truly understand the meaning behind Botswana's name, we need to explore the Setswana language and its elegant, meaningful system of prefixes. Setswana, spoken by the Tswana people, is more than just a means of communication. It's a window into how the people see themselves, their land, and their community. The language is built on a foundation of prefixes that connect identity, place, and belonging in a way that is both poetic and practical. The root Tswana refers to the people themselves, while the prefix bo transforms the word to mean land or place. So when you say Botswana, you're literally saying the land of the Tswana people. This isn't just a label, it's a statement of identity, a declaration that the land and its people are inseparable. This linguistic structure is deeply significant. It weaves together the concepts of land, people, and language, showing that in Setswana culture these elements are not separate, they are fundamentally linked, each giving meaning to the others. Setswana uses other prefixes too. Ba refers to the people as a group, Batswana, the nation. Si refers to the language, Setswana, and Mo refers to an individual, Motswana. Each prefix is a thread in the fabric of identity, helping define who someone is, the language they speak, and the community they belong to. This system places people at the very heart of identity, emphasizing unity, togetherness, and a sense of belonging that extends beyond the individual to the entire community. When Botswana gained independence, choosing the name Botswana was a powerful act. It wasn't just about adopting a new name for a new nation, it was about reclaiming indigenous logic, celebrating cultural pride, and honoring the deep connection between the land and its people. The name Botswana emerged naturally from the Setswana language, reflecting a sense of unity, belonging, and shared heritage. It's a name that resonates with the people and their history. Today, the name Botswana continues to anchor the country both geographically and culturally to its people, serving as a daily reminder of their roots and their collective identity. In choosing this name, Botswana's founders affirmed a powerful truth: that land, people, and language are inseparable, and that true nationhood is built on the foundation of shared identity and pride. Before independence, Botswana was the Bechuanaland protectorate under British rule. Bechuanaland was a colonial mispronunciation of Batswanaland. In 1885, Batswana chiefs sought British protection to avoid domination by neighboring colonial powers. This alliance allowed internal self-governance while Britain managed external affairs. British rule shielded the Botswana from harsher colonial regimes but left the territory underdeveloped and poor. The name Bechuanaland symbolized foreign control and a distant colonial authority. As independence movements swept Africa, shedding the colonial name became a powerful act of self-determination. Renaming the country was a critical step toward reclaiming identity and sovereignty. Botswana's path to independence was marked by a spirit of unity, careful planning, and a commitment to peaceful transition. Unlike many other African nations that experienced turmoil and conflict during decolonization, Botswana's leaders and people worked together to ensure a smooth and deliberate journey towards self-rule. The atmosphere was filled with hope and anticipation, as communities across the country looked forward to shaping their own destiny. In 1965, Botswana held its first democratic elections, a historic milestone that set the stage for the nation's future. Seretse Khama, a visionary leader respected for his integrity and wisdom, was chosen as the country's first president. His election symbolized a new era, one where the voices of ordinary Botswana would guide the nation's path. On September 30, 1966, Botswana officially gained independence. The raising of the new flag was a powerful moment watched by crowds filled with pride and joy. The name Botswana was chosen to reflect the unity and freedom of its people, marking the birth of a nation determined to chart its own course. By choosing the name Botswana, the country firmly rejected its colonial past and embraced its indigenous heritage. This decision honored the traditions, languages, and values of the Botswana people, ensuring that their identity would be at the heart of the new nation. The name was more than a label. It was a declaration that the nation would be defined by its people, their resilience, and their shared dreams for the future. At the time of independence, Botswana faced immense challenges. It was one of the poorest countries in the world with limited infrastructure and resources. Yet, the greatest strength of Botswana lay in its people, their determination, unity, and hope for a better tomorrow. Naming the country after its citizens fostered a sense of belonging, unity, and shared responsibility. It inspired people from all walks of life to work together for the common good. This powerful sense of identity and purpose laid the foundation for Botswana's remarkable journey. Over the years, the country has become known for its stability, good governance, and impressive economic growth, transforming itself while staying true to its roots. Botswana's story is one of resilience, hope, and people-powered progress, a testament to what can be achieved when a nation is united by vision, pride, and the enduring spirit of its people. The name Botswana quickly became a symbol of unity, embraced by all ethnic groups in the country. It represents a shared destiny and collective identity, transcending ethnic lines. After independence, diamond discoveries transformed Botswana into one of Africa's most prosperous democracies. The name became synonymous with good governance, stability, and pride. Setswana language and traditional values like consultation and harmony remain central to national identity. Botswana's name is a cultural anchor balancing tradition and progress. It's a daily affirmation of a nation built on unity, achievement, and pride. Choosing the name Botswana was a bold assertion of independence and sovereignty. It marked a break from colonial rule and gave citizens a sense of ownership and pride. Unlike many post-colonial nations, Botswana's name provided a clear, unifying identity from the start. This strong foundation has contributed to the country's stability and democratic success. Botswana's name is a quiet statement of self-respect and autonomy. It tells the story of a people who claimed their destiny and built a nation admired worldwide. The name beautifully connects land, language, and people, rooting identity in indigenous heritage. If you learned something new, like, subscribe, and tell us which country we should explore next.